All right, so it's Sunday today, the 7th. Actually, today's my anniversary from when I moved to Lou last year, so that's really cool. But we are in the car. We are on our way back from St. Louis. But I'm on my way to see my apparel for the first time. So my apparel is launching, or for pre-order this upcoming week on my birthday, and I'm really excited to see it for the first time. I'm so excited!
Let's see, we can make a big one, but I think it's fun.
I'm so excited.
What do you think? Is it okay?
I'm really excited.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not too much, it's just perfect. We can make it bigger if you want to.
Thank you.
Aww. No problem. You deserve it all, you're awesome.
I don't want to get it. Well, this one's one of ours, so it's fine. Nobody's gonna buy the one that I cried on.
Explain the meaning of tenacity, intensity, and purpose.
So I started the hashtag tenacity, intensity, purpose after my last competition season. It started in my head as how I approach training, which is pretty much like a huge thing in my life. It became so much more than just 3 words that I use as a hashtag to describe how I feel about fitness. So tenacity, like the actual definition of it, tenacity is like how strong you grip something. So in the metaphoric sense, tenacity is how strong you hold to the things that you want and how strong you're willing to hold on when things get tough. There's the old cliche, nothing worth having is easy. So obviously it's really easy to go after what you want when things are easy. Makes sense. But when things get hard, when life gets hard, when what you're going for seems like it's really far away, tenacity is that grip that you have to hold on to it with and says, I'm not giving up, I'm not relenting, I'm not letting go of this. Intensity, that's in terms of physics, it's like the strength or force you exert on something. So whereas tenacity is how strong you hold on to something, intensity is how hard you go at it. So when it is time to go for what you want, are you just kind of lackadaisically approaching it, whether that's, your training, your fitness, your job, your relationships, your education, whatever that is, how hard are you going at it? Are you really trying? We only get one shot. We get one shot at life, that's it. That's so cliche, but we really only get one shot. And like in the big scheme of the universe, it's like a cosmic blink. So in my head, if I'm gonna go for something, I'm not just gonna do it kind of, sorta. I'm gonna go at it hard, I'm gonna go at it strong because that's just the kind of person that I am. I've always been really bullheaded. My mom always got on me because I'm super bullheaded. She's like, Emily, when you get your head wrapped around something, you just don't let it go, you don't let it go. And that's been my downfall at times, but that's also been my strength, is the intensity that I go at things with. And sometimes it serves me and sometimes it doesn't, but I would rather go at everything with intensity and have a couple losses and as opposed to just kind of floating about, because that's not a life worth living. A life that's passive, in my opinion, is not really worth having. I would rather. And then the last one, purpose. I think it's good to kind of wrap it up with purpose, because the two at the beginning, they're really, really, like when things are really hard, it's hard to hold on to those two, and the thing that keeps you tenacious, the thing that keeps you intense is your purpose. So when I was in sports psychology class, we talked about how the strongest people and the best athletes are ones that have an unshakable self-belief, but also have a really strong why behind what they do. It's not just the extrinsic motivation of a trophy, or for me, a pro card, or whatever, like being on a certain team, or like a monetary amount. That's not their motivation. Their purpose is a really strong internal why. So that, again, kind of like what I talked about before, when things get hard, you can call back on that, and that's what keeps you going when you're literally just running on fumes. So then I guess into like the 3 dots, which is kind of like my logo for this, I guess. Do you remember who came up with that? Was it you or was it me?
It was kind of together. You
okay.
Wrote it down, and then
we had like
we need to keep these dots in there for something. And
yeah.
That like came up. It was just it.
Yeah, and we just like had a light bulb. But the 3 dots, it's like one for tenacity, one for intensity, one for purpose. You remind yourself of why you're tenacious, why you're intense, and why you're purposeful. And that becomes your life, and that's like my thing. And I want to share with people, like, find out what makes you tenacious, find out why you're intense, find out what your purpose is, where your heart is, and why you're going for what you're going for. And when it's hard to remember, just like, I want these things to like mean more to people than just like a shirt that's something that I said. I want to like remind people of why they do what they do. So if you're having a really good day, throw it on. Like, be like, yeah, I'm tenacious, I'm intense, I'm purposeful, but if you're having a really bad day, throw it on and like literally like look at it and let it remind you of why you're doing what you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing. That's the intensity, purpose, and that like brings me back to my center and keeps me from like going back into really dark places. So I'm gonna cry. I wasn't gonna cry again. And that's it. So that's kind of where it came from in more or less words, probably more because it's me. But that's, yeah, that's what it means to me. So.
How do you feel about your new clothing line?
Too hype! It's been like a weird past couple months, especially with my anxiety. And things have just been really, really hard. Just all around in life. Like there's a lot of things in my life that are just like, I don't have answers to right now, which is hard for me.
Yeah.
So this has been like a constant. And it's been something that I can like put my energy towards. It like distracts me from my anxiety and all the junk that's going on. And like the fact that, I can't cry again. The fact that these are gonna like help people with mental illnesses, because that's the first charity that I'm picking, is one related to mental illness. The fact that it's gonna like help people with mental illness. Like I have family that struggle with depression and like OCD, I have anxiety, and like I know so many people that deal with mental illness. So the fact that like this is gonna help them, and like that this is bigger than just me, is like the coolest thing ever. Thank you everybody that's helped with this, and because I wouldn't have anybody to make this for besides myself, like if I didn't have you guys. Like it's weird putting your life on social media. There's, you know, people that really, really love what you do, and there's people that really, really hate what you do, and you learn that along the way. And no one will ever be 100% perfect or 100% non-problematic, but the support system that I've had through you guys the past, like going on 3 years now, it's like, it's been unmatched. So like this really is for you guys, and I hope that this message helps somebody out there besides me. And I hope you guys love it, and I'm excited to share it with you. This is the man behind the madness. I literally could not have done this without Logan, because Logan owns Blowfish. You guys have seen Blowfish before, and he literally, how long ago did we start this? Like a couple months ago?
Right to me.
Yeah. He's the reason this is existing, so.
She's awesome.
Go team.
She did it. I didn't do anything.
And also, he's one that I mean, this is like a common thing for, I don't know, is it a common thing for businesses? I don't know, but like the business model of donating part of the proceeds to charity, I got it from him. I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. So that's what I got from him. And it's starting to rain. Sweet. So Alex was eating cake, and they were like, oh, you should have saved the birthday cake for pictures because it's gonna be your birthday. But there's a macaron place right across the street. So that's what I'm doing.
I'm vlogging today. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow.
First, we have a 6-piece that has some of our top flavors as well as a seasonal and julep. And then we have some 2-piece bags. So let's get the big one. It's my birthday.
So, taste that. That's actually really good. It's not Latteray, but it's really good.
Get them all. Taste the rainbow.
I'm trying to figure out what they are by smelling them, and I can't.
This is the realest video ever. Just like.
I thought I was going to talk about my clothing, I'd be really just watching me eat, like I always do. Alright you guys, so when you are watching it, it will be May 11th, which is my birthday, and it is also launch day, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video of me talking about kind of what this means to me on a bigger level than just seeing me hashtag it on the internet. And then the apparel shots and everything. I'm super excited. So to get into some of the logistics stuff, we are launching 2 items today. So the distressed neck tee, which I am wearing, and then the lightweight warm-up hoodies. So I had to keep things a bit more basic for the first launch. 1, to keep things cost effective, and 2, just to get something out there. But I did try to make things like a little bit less basic than basic, if that makes sense. So instead of going with just a normal t-shirt, I went with the distressed neck. The sleeves are also a little bit longer. And then also this fabric, it's a tri-blend. So the fabric is a lot more flowy and movie than other t-shirts that I've had before, so it's a lot easier to tie up in a knot. I know that a lot of people like to tie theirs in a knot, so it's cropped. And then distressed neck, I really like that versus like just a normal seam neck t-shirt. And then the warm-up hoodie, perfect for layering under like a denim jacket, or just to wear obviously as a warm-up to the gym, or if you go on morning runs. I don't go on morning runs. So those are the 2 items that are launching today. I would say they are very true to size. With the t-shirts in particular, I'll show you real quick. With the t-shirts, I am, you know, in a normal fit, I'm a size small, but if you want to have it a little bit slouchy or baggier fit, which is kind of how I like it, I'm wearing the medium right now. I have a small too, but I like having a medium for just like a slouchier fit, so whatever your size is, if you want a slouchier fit, then I would size up. Hoodies are still true to size. I don't really size up in that unless you want like a bigger one, which is totally cool. Rock your life, whatever you want. So we have sizes ranging from XS, so extra small, to, I can't remember if we have double X. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, and then last but not least, well, not 2 more things. Pre-order will go from today, so May 11th, until a week from now, so May 18th. Products are set to ship the first week of June. Granted that everything goes well, I will keep you guys updated if anything changes with that. So if you order stuff, plan on shipping the first week of June. It is open to international supporters. I wanted to make it open to you guys. Obviously, when you're purchasing something from a foreign country, the shipping is gonna be a little bit more expensive, so I apologize for that. There's not really anything I can do about that. But it is open to international countries and supporters and whatnot, so I'm really excited about that. And then last thing, the foundation that I kind of mentioned briefly, that I'm keeping this philanthropic, so that's what I wanted to do with this. I'm like, if I'm gonna put something out there, I want it to give back in a bigger way than just a product. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna navigate it, if I'm gonna do a different charity each month or each launch or whatever. But this first charity for this first launch is, I actually found out about it because of Brian DaCosta. He got 2nd place with me in the spokesmodel search, and he's also Amanda Bucci's boyfriend. But the Strengthen Our Voices Foundation, so I think they said it's his roommate that started this. It's a foundation that is geared towards increasing dialogue and conversation and awareness and acceptance of mental health issues. So given that it's Mental Health Month, and given my struggle with mental health issues and the struggle of so many people that I know, both in my immediate family and then friends and people on social media, I thought that would be a really great place to start. So if you make a purchase, know that there's some of it going for good, not just for apparel. But yeah, I'm super stoked for this. This is just the start. Again, it's really, really basic. If there's any types of products that you guys would like to see in the future, please leave a comment below. I'm really excited. We're already talking about the next launch, and the first one hasn't even like officially happened yet. So yeah, I'm really excited to share this with you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me and help making my life special. I wouldn't have anybody to make product for if it weren't for y'all, kind of like I said earlier. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. You can go to purchase this stuff, that would be important to mention, on my website, www.emilyduncanfitness.com. Just click on the apparel tab. We're also doing free shipping on domestic orders of over $50. So that's cool too. So go grab yourself some apparel, and when you get it, definitely use the hashtag and tag the Tenacity Intensity Purpose Instagram, which I'll put on the screen because I would love to feature some of you guys. And yeah, thanks for making this cool, thanks for making this special, and thank you for being excited about it with me. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. I think I covered everything. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and I will talk to you soon. All right, I love you guys so much, and I mean that. All right, bye.